this is episode 1 of Roundtable PodRacers.
Yay! So, we're gonna first introduce ourselves because this is our first episode. So, my name is Anna. I run the blog LeGeekyLiife, and I am a psychologist by day, a Jedi Sith by night.
That's actually in my InfinityJules.
Oh, that's in my Instagram.
That's awesome. Something like Jedi Knight by daylight and Sith Lord by moonlight. You know, Sailor Moon.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Yeah, I love it. But I'm Julie I run the blog InfinityJules. Actually just published it finally today. Yay, super excited. And I am a student right now, but I want to be a screenwriter, so I'm trying to get a head start on that stuff.
Awesome. And so we met each other at this super cool event from Geek Girl Brunch. If you're a girl, you love all geeky stuff, which if you're watching this video, of course you are, or listening to our podcast, then you should totally check out GeekGirlBrunch.com. They have awesome meetups everywhere, and not only in the United States, but everywhere.
So definitely check it out because it could be in your city, and that would be awesome.
Yes, so we met in the Miami Geek Girl Brunch.
Which I would like to point out, many people at San Diego Comic-Con said we were the iconic Geek Girl Brunch. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we have amazing officers.
We do. They're awesome.
They're super cool.
Shout out
to Melly and Elsie and Jenny. We love you. But yeah, so we met in the Harry Potter.
Which was the very first one, actually.
So it was super cool.
We were both nominated for Best Outfit.
Yes!
Oh, I won.
Oh. Yeah, you were wearing the dress,
a Marauder's map dress with black milk clothing.
Which they're amazing.
They are. Very expensive. But the quality is just
incredible. But we didn't become as much friends till we started Sabercraft.
Yes.
And
definitely.
We found Sabercraft also because of Geek Girl Brunch.
And after that first class, it was like, click.
We were in. So Sabercraft is an LED saber combat class. So they do a lot of inspired fights from the movies of Star Wars.
And it is a choreography completely. So we're not actually beating each other up. It just looks that way.
Yeah. And she's been my partner in crime ever since.
Anna is definitely my dancing partner completely.
Yes.
100%.
And we love it. We just did a Kylo versus Rey
inspired
fight. And it took us how long?
Oh, man. So I choreographed it, and that was probably a year ago.
Yeah.
So we started practicing it almost a year ago. And then we took a break for a very long time. But then we brought it out again 6 months ago. And we've been practicing almost nonstop for 6 months.
And we just performed it at SuperCon here in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes. In our Rey and Kylo inspired costumes.
Which you can check out soon in our blogs.
Yes. I will be making a blog post about how to make Sith costumes.
Yes.
On a budget. Thank you, Amazon Prime.
Yes, and we should also name the Jedi robes that we find.
A lot of people have been asking about them.
Yeah, even today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get our Jedi robes from Amazon. I will link that to our show notes because I don't remember exactly the name.
I don't either. And there's a whole bunch of different sellers on Amazon selling different colors, different variations. So
it was pretty cool. I mean, it paid off. It was whole lights out for a fight.
She actually almost killed me at the end. It was awesome.
The complications with the scarf for Kylo, but we made it happen, and it was really, really, really cool.
Lots of people in the crowd were cheering, and I think that was what totally drove me to make everything better. Yeah. And I'm excited. I can't wait to see what fight we do next. I know, me too.
I haven't even thought about it.
I totally have.
Oh, yes? I'm just thinking all of Ahsoka fights.
I know. If we could find or make an Ahsoka Ventress fight.
That would be amazing. So just so you guys know, I am obsessed with Ahsoka. You probably see a lot of Ahsoka. I mean, I'm wearing a red bubble Ahsoka shirt.
That says believe in yourself.
Which,
those who can't see it.
Ashley is amazing.
You've met her.
I met her twice. I met her first time here at the book tour she did in Disney Springs. And she's super nice. I mean, I was the only adult dressed up. But
So
with my
cool.
huge headpiece.
I'm sure all the kids in the line loved you.
Yes. They thought I was working at Disney. And I'm like,
Even
I wish. But she was amazing. She was amazing. We talked for a little bit. Then it was the next day for the Make-A-Wish Foundation we did with the 501st.
Yeah, she was there too?
No, but
okay.
we told her, like, I was playing Ahsoka for that
Super
event.
awesome.
And I met...
That whole event is on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You guys should check it out.
Yeah.
I couldn't be there for that event, but they did
That's
an
true.
incredible job.
Yeah, I mean...
Beautiful.
I just got a patch in memory of that, which is amazing. I'll show you guys a close-up after. But yeah, no, I met E.K. Johnston, which
I was there for that one, actually.
she is also amazing and wrote a fantastic Ahsoka book that we'll do an episode about books about.
Ooh.
So
She is totally a Jedi. I asked her.
Yes.
Hates Sith scum like myself. It's okay, though.
It's okay.
She was awesome.
And we did a surprise fight scene for her, which was pretty amazing.
Total girl power, that fight.
Yes. So we can also add that. But we want to start all our episodes with our outfits, which...
Yeah, because we are dominantly geeky fashion bloggers, so we want to talk about that a little bit.
And also point out that there's been so much more female-inspired Star Wars fashion. Speaking of Ashley, HerUniverse, all her work outfits outlined.
Oh my god,
I want it all.
I want that, the button up with the ships on it.
Yes,
I
it's
want
amazing. So let's see, what are you wearing today?
So I got this jean jacket for an awesome $5 at Goodwill, and I made it myself, I guess. I put all the patches on and butt pins on myself. I got most of them from Star Wars Celebration up in Orlando back in April. Yeah. I got this awesome one that is of Princess Leia from Anna.
Yes.
The other day. She can tell you more about that one for sure.
I got this, so I have friend, Vader friend.
A connection?
Vader friend, which he's amazing. Shout out to Tim. He's from the 501st here in Miami, well, in Florida. And
Florida Garrison, right? That's their name of their chapter?
Oh, Everglades.
Everglades
Squadron. Is it here?
Who's the Florida Garrison? Am I thinking about somebody completely different?
Or maybe it's Everglades, Florida.
I think the TIE Fighters are Florida Garrison. I want to get a TIE Fighter costume in 501st and do that. Because,
I want Captain Phasma.
I mean, yeah.
But, yeah, so he told me that when, unfortunately, our princess passed away, they did some patches to raise funds for her foundation, and they were beautiful. He even made a wood carving for this patch.
Yeah. Should we describe it for people who aren't watching?
Yes, so it's a blue big patch that says, "To us, you will always be royalty." It has 1956 to 2016, and is
it's her in the final scene of A New Hope, right?
Yes.
It's the celebration scene.
Yeah, so
looking regal and royal as Leia gets.
Yes, so it's beautiful. I'm wearing her universe jacket, which I love. And I've put so much pins and patches, which will show you guys the close-ups. Most of them I've gotten from Smuggler's Bounty.
Most of mine are, well, not most, actually. Most of mine are from Celebration, but a lot of mine are also Smuggler's Bounty.
Yeah. And then some of my pins are from GeekGirlGang, which also you guys should check it out. She
awesome.
has amazing geek girl fashion and shirts, so...
Yeah, her shirts were actually pretty big at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So Comic-Con is my cardio.
That's what I wore for SuperCon.
I wanted to wear it for San Diego, and it was perfect. But
yeah.
And then my shirt, it says comics on it, and it has like a cool little 90s vibe to it.
I love the
with
colors.
different colored sleeves and a different colored collar, and it is BigBudPress. Got a free pin from them too.
Oh, nice.
I got it at San Diego.
Cool. So we'll definitely add those to the show notes. And just regular jeans and shoes.
Yeah, you can't see that though, so you know.
So it's okay.
They don't count.
But yeah, so we talked about a little bit about SuperCon and how it was the first time it was so packed at Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, because they've done 2 other conventions there, Paradise City and Animate. And both of them were, they're smaller cons. They're more focused on anime than anything else. But this was the first year for SuperCon being there, because last year was in Miami Beach Convention Center.
That's true.
Parking was so much better this
Especially
year.
when you have a headpiece.
Especially when you get there at 9 in the morning like we did.
Yeah. So that was crazy. But then you went to San Diego Comic-Con.
I did. First time ever.
How was that?
Amazing. It is the reason I am in this podcast right now, in fact. It is the reason I started my blog. It just motivated me to do and be someone for the next time I go. Because I met so many people who are people in the nerd world. Either they work for a company or they're just a really popular blogger that everybody knows. And it was insane. Like, that topped seeing all the celebrities. That topped Gal Gadget walking right past me. That topped, like, a lot of really awesome things that happened. It was just, it really motivated me.
That's cool.
To do stuff.
It's awesome that the geek world is evolving and there's more girls and now more blogging and we get to connect in this awesome cons.
Yeah, the fact that freaking the entire like world at San Diego Comic-Con was nerd. You could leave the convention center and there'd be nerds everywhere. All of the restaurants in the area are themed nerds. All the waitresses and waiters wear nerd shirts and they have special nerd menus and like all this stuff. When I went to New York Comic-Con, you left the con and you're like, oh yeah, I'm in New York City. And that's it.
Right.
Everybody's like, why the hell are you wearing a Star Wars shirt? Or, New York accents. And
that's cool.
So, different world completely.
What was your favorite part of San Diego?
Oh man, I think meeting everybody.
Yeah.
Meeting people who, like, getting to, like, kind of talk to people who worked for Marvel. Or people who worked for different companies, and it's like, oh my god, you have such cool jobs. I want to be you.
Yeah.
But also, I must say, I recently turned 21. I'm a youngin'. San Diego was definitely a birthday present. So on the first night that we got there, Thursday, I went to my first club, and it was a Nerdist club. The
Best.
Yes, it was amazing. The DJ kind of sucked, but still, it was awesome. There was free booze.
Woohoo, open bar.
Totally trashed. And you know what? Whatever. It was super awesome.
Once in a lifetime. Nerdist.
Oh man, yeah.
You have to enjoy yourself.
How many times can you say you danced with Steven Universe and the Ninja Turtles? Like, yeah, they were all there. And just like all this different stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's super cool. Super cool. So, we are gonna do an unboxing today. Yay! So, I recently subscribed to the Smuggler's Bounty, and I got the new box, which is Droids Edition, which I'm so excited about. So,
I love droids.
Let's get into it. So,
disclaimer, I've seen everything already.
We've spoiled it for us.
So my reactions will be fake, but very excited.
But yeah, this time for you guys that are listening and not watching, the box was smaller than the last time.
I actually have never seen a Smuggler's Bounty box other than this one. So
I love the box designs.
I got a couple loot crates back in the day, and I always liked the boxes were always almost the same shape, I think, but the inside was always themed differently.
Oh, that's cool.
So they were pretty cool. But I think, obviously, I'm biased to Star Wars a little bit, and I think I would want to start getting these after seeing this one.
Yeah, no, and it's, I mean, for everything that you get, I feel it's a good price.
Oh, yeah. Plus, obsessed with Pops.
Exactly. Like, we just picked some for today.
Yeah, we picked our favorite characters. Ish.
Kind of. And then we have our galactic boyfriends. But, so yeah, so it's all droids. So we have R2 in the box, and it's so cute. So let's see. So I kind of cheated this time, and the patch and the pin are already in my jacket as we speak. So the patch was C3PO.
Oh,
and yeah. So
okay,
it's this one.
Perfect.
I love that it has R2 there.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
And the little icon.
They're husband and wives.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
We were talking about this the other day, actually. We decided that R2 is totally the husband.
Yeah.
Completely.
Completely.
And C-3PO is the nagging wife.
Yeah.
Old sitcom.
And then the pin was Roger, the droids, which was pretty cool. And they all come with their Alberish name and language there.
I gotta say, I hated battle droids for the longest time. And then I started Clone Wars.
Oh, but why did you start Clone Wars?
Because Anna told me to.
I made you.
I love it.
So if you guys haven't watched Clone Wars, I really recommend it.
I also do. Especially if you are a prequel hater like I was prior to Clone Wars.
Exactly. We'll have that discussion after.
Yeah, we'll make an entire podcast just about
why you need to love the prequels.
Because there are a lot of people who hate on prequel sympathizers.
Yeah.
And that is okay if you are one of those, but we're going to tell you why you're wrong.
Or why you should try watching it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've also heard the opinion that if you watch Clone Wars, the prequels are even more disappointing. But not really.
I just think Dave Filoni all the time.
Me
When
too.
it's like something negative and then just like Dave Filoni what he says and everything, so...
Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's definitely some major flaws in the prequels. But I think, like, if you watch it and think, like, oh, yeah, this whiny Anakin is just the character in this portrayal. But if you think about him in Clone Wars and how freaking awesome he is.
He is amazing, I mean.
It's like a total different character.
It's a totally different. You fall in love with
Anakin. I hated Anakin for the longest time. Like, I obviously love Vader, but I was always like, Anakin's a little whiny baby.
Yeah.
Like, they say Kylo's a whiny baby. Like, huh. Anakin is infinitely worse.
Yeah.
He kills his wife.
But we'll have a whole episode on that.
Yeah.
Get used to this. A lot of ADD talk.
Oh, yeah.
Off topic, but it's just all coming together. But, so, the wearable item.
I just picture steam coming out. Like,
yeah. I'm Vader. You want to talk about the shirt?
Sure. So, the shirt has, for those of you who are watching, it's the map from The Force Awakens, and it is pop versions of BB-8 and R2-D2 with showing the map, right?
Yes.
So they're showing
where they
pieces.
connect.
Yeah,
the
like at
pieces
the end
together.
of the movie and all that. And it is all like in really cool blue scale. It almost kind of looks like a blueprint. And it's really cool. And it just says Star Wars at the bottom. I really like it. It's a black t-shirt.
Yeah. The only thing I would say, I would love that for Smuggler Bounty to do girl shirts.
Or if there was an option
to do female.
I personally love unisex shirts because I am super into cuffing my sleeves.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
But I feel like that those fit a little bit big. But it's sometimes. I don't know. I still love them and I still get them. But they're super cool. So, which one do you want to talk about? Okay. So the first pop that we took out is C-3PO, but the unfinished version. And I feel like this is super cool. We've never seen it like this.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I will open it because I do open my pops.
I open mine as well.
And
I keep all the boxes, so if I ever resell them, I just won't tell you that I opened it.
Oh yeah, and I don't think we'll resell them, but my husband makes me save all the boxes, even the Smuggler Bounty box.
We have an entire closet in my house.
They don't fit anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how we do it.
So it's pretty cool. I love that we really see all the cables and all the machinery, and even in the back, like
there's so much detail in it. Considering it's just a Funko Pop, like they usually are slightly lacking in details, you know, because they are just little cheap versions almost.
But this one's super cool, and I love that it's half silver and half gold.
Oh my god! I love that.
Yeah, so I love it. It's a cool size. I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger, considering that C-3PO is a little bit taller.
Okay.
Like K2SO Pop is super big.
Tall, right?
Yeah.
And he's just normal size, right?
This is.
Okay.
I feel like it's smaller.
He looks smaller than Qui-Gon.
It's kind of like Leia size.
Yeah.
And even like
Maul is even taller. Maybe it's like a specific run or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where the stands could be.
That's true. Which one's the next one?
So this is R5D4, the true hero of the story. He gave up his life to save the galaxy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I open it?
Yeah.
You open it.
No worries.
When you think about it, if he hadn't short-circuited, the entire story wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of Chopper.
He does, right? He looks like the same make.
Prototype.
He might.
We don't want to get... I don't want to get those wrongs, but he does really look like kind of the same
Do we
style.
know what... Because we know Chopper's name is Chopper, but do we know what kind of droid he is?
I feel like he's the same as R5.
Because, I mean, it's a cartoon, so he's probably animated a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
We should look that
I'm
up.
sure people will prove us wrong.
Yeah, probably like, oh, those
Instantly,
girls
like,
don't know.
Yeah, these aren't real Star Wars fans. They're just girls. But he's a little bobblehead. Not too much bobble, but I guess, you know, that's part of the... he's broken,
Yeah.
as we know from the movies. So... He's very cute though, and he has a lot of detail too.
Yeah, he does have a lot of detail. I
He's
love the
actually
colors.
even like on his arms. He's a little rusted and stuff too.
Yeah.
He looks old.
That's super cute.
I love it.
So yeah, that was the unboxing for the Smuggler's Bounty Box for July.
Should we talk more about SuperCon a little bit?
Yeah. So what do you want to tell us about SuperCon?
So I guess we could talk about Sabercraft.
Oh yeah.
SuperCon. So we had 2 workshops on Saturday and Sunday, and our workshops usually pertain to us showing the public what we do in our classes to try to bring people to our classes. And then we do a live demo, which Anna and I did.
Yes.
On the Saturday. And Sunday, technically, but
Yeah.
Saturday was the big one.
Yeah.
We talked about it already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did.
Yeah. Not in that much detail, but we did.
Yeah. So it's cool because our instructors do the whole class and everybody gets involved and
Yeah,
it's
we're all
super-
like line up and people from the audience come fight us.
And there's usually the guys that want to go against us
Oh, yeah.
super hard, and then we prove them wrong.
I personally loved performing that day because I had a couple people in my line that were like totally underestimating me.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, give me like 5 minutes to just show you how good I am with this thing.
Yeah, and you feel that. It's cool because you feed off that energy. Like, we started,
Totally.
like, a little bit nervous because we hadn't performed for a little bit.
Yeah,
and
we hadn't even like, so we actually broke up our fight into 4 different sections, and we hadn't really practiced the last 2 sections that often,
Mm-hmm.
especially the last one. So we were kind of winging it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
And if you guys remember, the last part is when Kylo and Rey are, like,
You
trying to get the
really
sabers
Yeah.
out of their hand, and then she gives him that lovely scar, which is now moved.
Yes, no longer. I mean, it does exist, but
It's moved. 'cause-
you know, it looks a lot more gruesome now in the promo pictures than it did in that first trailer.
But I mean, in Ryan we trust, and he's
Yes.
amazing, and we got to meet him
We
in
did.
Celebration because
signed
he's
our
awesome.
Yeah, he
And
came
he
stayed
came
for like 4 hours of that.
4
movie?
hours. He got to the lines that were of us that we stayed all nighters.
Oh my god, that's a whole nother story.
But we were there sleeping on the floor.
To not even get into the room.
But it was an experience
It
because
was.
Ryan Johnson came over like at 12:15, and I just
Saved
hear
my
my
life for
husband like, "We need to run," and I'm there like, "I'm feeling bad." He's like, "No, we need to."
I remember your husband and your brother dipped.
Oh, my brother is a film major, so so he was like, "No, we need to run," and you just hear like.
Yeah, we saw
A
like a
mass.
crowd, just a giant group of zombies with lightsabers.
So it was pretty cool because he stayed talking to everybody. He had said hi. He
He
signed
took
her.
pictures with everybody he could. Everybody who wanted a picture or an autograph who was in line, he did it. He
And
did
he
not say sorry, no. He just everybody.
And he was there till 4 a.m. I mean, that's insane.
And then he did the panel the next morning with all of us.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. I mean, we have the badges signed by him. So
Awesome.
at least it was a good experience.
So we got the posters and we got Ryan Johnson, which is very cool.
And that poster.
I know.
Amazing.
I cried.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. And then we also had that really cool lightsaber fight pit. That there. Yeah.
That's true. I had forgotten about that.
We got a cool pin from doing that.
Yeah.
Straight out of Mos Eisley.
Yeah, I have mine somewhere.
There it is.
Oh yeah, there it is. But it was super cool. But yeah, definitely Sabercraft has been amazing, and I really can't wait to see.
Our Sunday performance was incredible. I think I've watched the video of it like 3 times.
So it was cool. So just to let you guys know, we did a little inspired Rebels piece.
Mm-hmm. With like, how many of us? Like almost 10 of us, right?
Yeah. So we did an event with part of the 501st for a Diabetes Research Institute back in November. And we kind of recreated that again for SuperCon.
On a very slightly smaller scale.
Yeah. We were finding an insulin crystal.
Yes.
Ahsoka, or this time Soki came.
Which is Anna's Jedi name.
Came to the rescue. Then some Sith were trying to kick their butts, but we ended up succeeding, and then Vigor from the 501st came over.
And killed our main guy. It was awesome.
Our coach.
I think our fight with Molly, who also Sundra, right?
Sundra.
She was also. It was amazing.
Yeah,
I loved doing it and just like hearing all the cheering and like the minute it was just girls on the stage, the crowd went crazy.
They don't think we can fight.
No, and then they see it and they're like, oh my god.
Oh, they're really doing this.
Yeah, I had a Saber Legion guy come up to me and was like, if you join Saber Legion,
oh really?
I'm never going against you because you're so fast, you would kick my ass.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I mean, when we met the guys from Saber Legion, some of them, even Alan and Orlando, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we did half of the performance on Saturday with Saber
Legion. Yeah. Alan is Saber Guild?
Oh,
no,
then I got
Saber
confused. I'm sorry.
Wait, Alan
Saber
is...
Guild. Alan Saber Guild.
I think Alan's actually Golden Gates Knights, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Like
sorry,
that.
Alan.
Yeah, sorry.
You were cool.
We're very confused. Too many sabers all over.
Yeah, so
But,
Saber Legion. Oh, so you were telling me that one of the guys from Saber Legion. So
Yeah.
we did our workshop on Saturday combined with them. And they
our
do...
booth as well. Yeah, we should probably say what Saber Legion is.
Yeah, so they do more of a combat.
Yeah, so where we like pretend to hit each other, they actually do.
Yeah, which is amazing. And seeing the girls kick butt.
Oh, yeah.
Ruth was...
I was gonna say, Ruth was amazing. Shout out, Ruth. You're
yeah,
awesome.
Especially because she was wearing her whole red Imperial garb.
I went up to her and told her her pants looked awesome.
Yeah, we need pants like those for...
I want pants like that. I asked her where to get them. She told me.
Oh,
Amazon. And like I said, Amazon is the best.
Amazon is the best. You can become a Jedi and a Sith.
Oh my god, you can become anything with Amazon.
So it was pretty cool.
You can become a hobbit with Amazon.
Yes. That's true. Or even a Sailor Moon. But, yeah, talking about cons, there was a lot of news coming from D23.
I almost wish I was able to go to California a week before I did, just to go to D23 and
I feel
San
like
Diego.
we should go next year and just...
D23 is huge
D23
now.
and San Diego Comic-Con just...
Yeah, if they fall in the same time, and then, you know, during the week we do California, because San Diego Comic-Con was my first time in California, and I didn't get to do anything besides the con.
And maybe we can go see the Yoda fountain. And maybe, come on, Lucasfilm, let us see a little tour of that amazing office.
We'll get really famous by that. So it'll be cool. We'll be, like, Lucasfilm certified. This time next year, we'll be recording on Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
It'll be cool. We promise. These are our goals of the year.
With Andy Gutierrez and Carboni. Yeah.
And Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Our dreams.
And George Lucas, I guess.
Yeah, because we'll go to his
maybe.
Skywalker.
We'll see. He's an iffy guess.
No, but he's amazing. But I'm a lover of everything. You're gonna find that with me, I don't hate anything, which is sometimes bad.
I am the opposite. I am kind of.
I will tell you why you need to give some love to Jar Jar Binks. No, people are gonna hate me now.
I mean, he's the same way I feel about the attack droids or the battle droids. I mean, hated him. He absolutely capital HATE hated him in the movies. But then he kind of was redeemable in Clone Wars. In fact, the only characters I liked less because of Clone Wars was actually C-3PO, and maybe even R2-D2 a little bit in any episode that C-3PO was in. So C-3PO.
Yeah, because you told me that you weren't a fan of all the droid.
Yeah, they just felt like really big filler episodes, which is fine.
Yeah,
but it's
also a lot of episodes.
And those are totally the episodes that cater to kids more, because it is a kid's show.
It is.
Sometimes forget about.
Star Wars is for everyone. I mean,
exactly.
I love that. And I work with children, and one of my kids is obsessed with Star Wars so much as I am, and he knows that I'm obsessed with Star Wars, and it's not, sometimes it's not the best, because we only do Star Wars videos. We can spend the whole therapy session talking about Star Wars. But I came to realize what is the meaning with Jar Jar when I started asking the kids what were their favorite characters.
I mean,
and most of them would say Jar Jar, and I was like,
So, episode 1, 2, and 3 came out when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too.
And I liked Jar Jar. I mean, Yoda was my favorite always, but I did like Jar Jar as a kid.
Yeah.
And I know that Jar Jar definitely appeals to kids. And I know that episode 1 was trying to appeal to kids, even though metachlorians... I want to see an 8-year-old say the word metachlorians 5 times fast.
I can't even say it.
I don't think I can either, honestly.
Especially with my accent. But no, you're trying to, and well, you have to come to my house to watch all those extra, what are they called? The behind the scene and the making.
Oh yeah.
And how, because I showed you the art of how Jar Jar was supposed to be, and it was very creepy and red and blue, and it kind of looked like
Sith Lord.
Yes, like a Sith Lord, but he's not Snoke.
That theory of Jar Jar being the Sith Lord is that we need to stop this, guys. But yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as Mace Windu as Snoke. That one's really bad.
Yeah. We need to have an episode.
I was gonna say, we should have an entire conspiracy theory episode.
Yeah.
Just about...
We'll come in
we'll come in tinfoil hats and stuff.
Yeah. But no, going back to D23.
Yes.
Star Wars Land.
I'm very excited.
Galaxy's Edge. I mean, we live in Miami, so it's
only
exciting.
A 4-hour car ride. Guess I'm getting a year pass.
Annual pass check 2019.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I am with Universal, with Harry Potter. I, have the whole costume, have, literally 6 wands, and I go all the time. That's another thing. I know we weren't going to mention it this episode, but whatever, man. They're closing Dueling Dragons, also known as Dragons Challenge. Permanently. What? Yeah.
I did not know that. I need to stop reading so much about Star Wars. And
they're going to switch for another Harry Potter ride, but I'm a huge fan of roller coasters, and that's one of the 3 in the park. There's only 3.
Okay, so they're not gonna make another roller coaster then?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. Because if they do, all right, I'm willing. But if they don't, and they make it something like the Hogwarts Castle ride or Gringotts, that's gonna be so lame. We already have
a lot of 3.
Most of the park is like that. So, I want more roller coasters.
I know.
The Hulk got redone too recently.
Yeah.
And it is not as great, in my opinion. But I only went on it one time. So it might be just as great. And I'm just... Yeah.
Well, once they redo it, we just should go podcast live. No, it's a world.
I agree. We should.
Yeah. But, no, I mean, we saw the whole thing on Star Wars Land in D23.
Yeah. I didn't look at it because I'm bad. But I know a couple things here and there. Like, I know that you have an identity in this new world. I know that the new world is completely made up for this theme park. And
it's like Rebels, Empire, is it?
I think so. I think it's supposed to be a world that is set to be kind of like Mos Eisley-ish, where it's kind of like a cluster of everybody is there. So you could have a reputation as kind of like Westworld when you think about it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like Star Wars meets Westworld.
Yeah, can you be a black hat, like an Imperial Guard? And can you be a white hat, like a rebel pilot?
Williams. Okay. It's another show. I finished and I love it. And then the hotel. So I was listening last night that they're supposed to even give you a wardrobe in the hotel, which I'm like, okay, what is something that is not going to require for them to know so much of your fitting and size and you can wear in the park because they're so picky with adults wearing costumes.
Right, and also it's not going to be a full-fledged costume probably because it's Florida. It's freaking 90 degrees out today.
Don't think Miami's all sunny, please.
No, I mean, as it speaks,
it's like really humid.
Yeah, it's also
that's why my hair is just like this today.
Same.
Plus, we were dressed up today to make kids smile.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
But I mean, we were thinking that maybe it was gonna be kind of like a jacket, which I'm hoping we can keep.
Oh yeah,
like, I'll buy it.
No matter what, we have to be able to keep it. Like that would suck.
And I'm like, oh yeah, use this, but then give it back.
Also, what would be really cool is if you can grow. So like, because we live in Florida already, and let's pretend we go like once a month, just hypothetically, totally outlandish, and we totally won't, but hypothetically, and we grow our story based on every single time we grow, instead of like just like, oh yeah, you are a new character this time because you are here.
So will you choose the Rebel side or the Empire side? If it's just like that.
This is a very complicated question because definitely align on the Sith side of things instead of the Jedi side. But I also align on the Rebel side compared to the Empire. So I'm like somewhere in the middle. I'm like this weird gray area.
Oh. Great. Okay, I love it.
I think like if I could be a Rebel Sith, I would be very happy. Because I like Luke's style of Jedi, but I'm not about like the Jedi Order and all that stuff.
I mean, I love Ahsoka, so I have my
few. I mean, Ahsoka left.
Council complaints, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
True that.
So,
but
or like a Ventress. Ventress also was not super Sith or Empire, and I like that a lot. Honestly, I think that
she helped Ahsoka.
Exactly. I think I'm a sucker for anti-heroes though. Like a complete. If you, I mean, again, gray Jedi, but if you lie somewhere in the gray, no pun intended, I think that is the best place to be. And I feel like most of the characters in the original trilogy kind of do lie in that gray. I mean, Luke almost goes dark side.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my patches is Revenge of the Jedi, which was the original name for Return.
I have to add my some of the things to frame.
Okay.
But, no, yeah, totally.
What about you?
I'm like in the same boat. I mean, I'm a sucker for Ahsoka's story, so I'm more like a rebel.
Yeah, like
but then,
Jedi Council.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's like, I'll do whatever I feel it's right, no matter where I land.
Yeah, chaotic. Good.
Yeah.
Well, chaotic neutral, I guess. I definitely align with chaotic good. D&D talk here. But yeah, I think in the real world we're both very chaotic good.
Yeah. But I mean, I love Vader.
Yeah, so I mean.
But I love that, and there's so many people that don't know about Star Wars. It's like, oh, you love the bad guy, and I'm like, finish watching it because he's not the bad guy. To be
just like that project I did.
Oh yes. But another thing that went out on D23 was the behind the scenes video.
Oh my god.
Which, just so you guys know, I hate spoilers.
She
don't
doesn't
watch trailers.
Yeah. So this podcast we're gonna.
Not talk about
we're gonna try to avoid trailer talk, but I might wiggle some.
Well,
Maybe I'll ask her to leave the room. Or something.
Yeah, well, the only trailers that I really watched is the first one for Star Wars. So the
Right.
first one already came out. I don't watch any more trailers just
That makes
because.
sense. Because then they show too much of the movie. And
Yeah.
blah, blah.
I mean, my brother made me do it that way, and I just become, and I really enjoy
Oh,
it.
your brother does it that way too?
He was the one that made me
Okay.
not watch trailers. Now he watches more than me, and now I just became like, no. And
I think because they became so big with like conventions and the reveals and everything like that,
Yeah.
it makes more sense than just like, oh yeah, I saw it in the movie theater. Like,
no, yeah, and I feel like we were at Star Wars Celebration, so
So we
it was
had
like
to.
we have to
exactly.
watch the trailer, and it was amazing.
I actually haven't seen a lot of the trailers that came out at San Diego Comic-Con because I did not go to Hall H.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm waiting in line the entire time I'm at Comic-Con.
yeah.
Now or two those who did though, because the Marvel line started Thursday night, and it was Saturday night.
After seeing those lines for Star Wars Celebration and experiencing that,
Just as a disclaimer, we mentioned it earlier, but we waited 15 hours in a room as cold as Hoth.
that's a perfect explanation.
Yeah, on concrete floors, again, as cold as Hoth. And I think like I had literally like a tiny blanket, no pillow. You brought pillows. You were
Yeah.
smart. Did you bring a blanket?
I brought a huge sweater because they were
Okay.
like, oh, we're not going to let these things go and blah, blah, blah. But then,
I think if we ever do that again, we have to bring those weird inflatable.
yeah,
things
that
that
people
people
were
brought.
not supposed to bring,
But
but
they brought anyway.
yeah. No, totally. But also, the behind the scenes video was amazing.
Yes.
And I watched it, and my husband was like, are you really watching it? I was like, I can't wait. I had like anxiety, and then porks, and
I cried.
I cried
Probably.
3 times.
Yeah, I was gonna say I cried a fair amount of times in that. Just like, I don't know about you, but so one thing obviously Leia got me,
Yeah.
but
That family.
every single time the music from Binary Sunset, no matter the setting I am in, I will stop, make a whimper sound, and just let out a little tear.
Yeah.
Just something.
I mean, you can't get more emotional than that.
Exactly.
Because for me, I'm a huge Leia fan.
Yeah.
And just seeing her and how I think it's Finn talking about, or Poe talking, because I always call them by their
Yes.
not real names.
Yeah, like, Isaac. Oscar Isaac?
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't even know Poe.
John Boyega.
John, yes.
If I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. But they were mentioning how they became family or something family related, and I just started like
and that's
bawling.
how we have become in Sabercraft,
Yeah.
too. Star Wars weirdly brings people together.
Which
Like,
is amazing.
and that's kind of the whole point of Star Wars. It's
Yeah.
about a family kind of weirdly coming together. And it's kind
shouldn't
of
bring
weird.
us apart.
And it's kind of weird that it does that to its community as well.
It's a really big but close community, I feel.
I feel that way too. Even though it spans through multi-generations now. I mean, my mom went to go see the first one in theaters.
Which,
I went
disclaimer, her mom is amazing and is part of Geek Girl Brunch
and Sabercraft.
everything.
Yeah.
She
If you
kicks
guys
butt.
follow my blog, you will see her in
Right.
almost everything. Very involved mom.
Yeah.
And so she went to go see the first one when it came out with her mom. Then I went to go see, I remember watching episode 3. I think I was at home. I don't think I went to see that one in theaters. And I just remember feeling really, really sad because, like, the franchise is over. And then years later, I saw the amazing movie Fanboys, recommended to everybody. And I just, it's a movie about these fans of Star Wars who were fans of the original trilogy, and they find out that The Phantom Menace is coming out. So they have like a countdown and all this stuff, and they make a plan to go to Lucas Ranch. Or Skywalker Ranch.
Sorry,
Yeah, Skywalker Ranch. And it's this whole thing. It gets kind of emotional because one of the characters has cancer.
Aww.
But it's a really funny movie, and I think every Star Wars fan could relate to it. And for the longest time, I was really jealous because I was like, I wanted to be somebody who was a Star Wars fan like I am today, sitting in the theaters to see Phantom Menace. Obviously, Phantom Menace probably was a very big letdown, but after years of wanting that, I got that with The Force Awakens. I I literally cried at the opening crawl.
Oh yeah, me too.
It was
Bawling.
wonderful.
And it was the day before my wedding.
Oh, yeah.
I got married December 18. So I will not forget that.
Yeah.
Day. I mean, I shouldn't. It's my wedding, but
hopefully.
but it did. No, totally. I understand. I mean, I know I'm a little older, just a little bit.
Yeah, my older sister.
But same thing with me. Like, I love that we, even though we're a younger generation, and maybe I got brought up with the prequels.
Yeah.
That people
Like, Padme was my girl, technically, but I was always way more of a Leia fan.
Yeah.
Technically, I was way more of a Yoda fan. That counts, but...
I feel like I started with Leia, and then my love for Vader came out after. When I started understanding, like,
who Vader was.
Okay.
Yeah, I was Yoda, then Vader, and then Han, and now Kylo. I go back and forth between good, bad, good, bad.
Yeah. It's Star Wars.
Leia's definitely up there, though, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
she will always
the princess.
be royalty.
Yeah.
But then talking about your boyfriend, Kylo, with no mask.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Those videos keep coming, and the toys that,
Are released in Panama.
By the way, we need that Force Friday, September 1st, free from work.
Yeah.
My boss is not seeing this. But yeah, take that day off because we need to get those toys.
And I want the toys because I really want to cosplay Rey in the new movie. Not her outfit that she wore at the end of Force Awakens, which I think she's wearing for a good portion of this one.
Yeah, I feel like.
But the new one that has
new
the
Jedi
Qui-Gon thing going on.
Yes, with the hairstyle. I'm always with the Qui-Gon hairstyle.
I know. I
Yes, you too. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see a villain with no mask.
Yeah, and so people obviously, so when the outfit first came out, people were talking about how the cape is very symbolic to Vader. Like, it might actually be Vader's cape. And I think that's really cool, but the fact that he's taking the mask off is like, he's not Vader. And people are speculating that the mask isn't going to be in the movie, that he's going to ditch it completely, but we do see it broken on the floor.
Yeah.
So I think that's, like, very obvious that that's going to be a thing. And there's no promo pictures with it.
No.
And the toy doesn't have it either.
I mean, and come on, that beautiful hair.
Oh my God, and that beautiful
You don't need a mask.
Also, he has to rock the scar a little bit. Maybe he's going to have some Sith eyes going on, and they're going to, I don't know. I don't want him to be bad.
Let's see who breaks that helmet. I'm thinking somebody broke that helmet.
I think he breaks it. That's my theory.
Let's see.
I want him to kill Hux. I'll go on the record and say that I want Hux dead next movie. I love the actor.
Oh yeah,
but I was talking to somebody at SuperCon who we were just talking about like different theories and like different things that might be really cool for the movie, and he mentioned that a really, really good way that Hux could go down would be that like Kylo is actually having his whole, I don't know if I'm bad or good thing, and he talks to Hux about it, and you know, this will probably be like at the end of the movie kind of thing, and Hux has to make a decision, and so Hux decides that he's basically going to like destroy the probable next Death Star in the movie, because you know they have a million of them, and like crash the plane or crash the ship, not plane, into the Death Star. And he's gonna go out like a hero.
Wow, that's very interesting.
It is, because Hux is totally a bad guy in The Force Awakens, but I actually think that'd be really cool. It'd make him not a weird rat-looking guy, because I love that actor, and he's such a happy guy.
Yeah,
and he was so angry.
His uniform is so cool.
I know.
That's I mean, and if he goes down in his ship, that Kylo Neo TIE Fighter.
Yeah,
I mean, it has a name. I can't remember right now.
I don't.
But it looks amazing.
It does. And the fact that he has his own TIE Fighter, just like Vader has his own TIE Fighter.
So cool. Super, super cool.
So I've been reading Bloodlines lately. Haven't finished it.
Me neither.
But they did mention very briefly that I don't really know the timeline. I think at this point, Ben is already with Luke.
Okay.
But they did mention that Leia has not told Ben about Vader yet. And
I feel like he finds out way older, like maybe teenager.
But I don't know how old he is in this. He might be older already. He might be going bad as Leia's having her book written. I'm not sure, but I feel like whatever Leia says or doesn't say, more importantly, is going to very hard influence Luke.
And
Kylo. I do too, because that's what I'm honestly reading Bloodlines for the tiny tidbits we learn about Kylo.
And it's very, I mean, those opening chapters, those first chapters talking about Ben, it's just like,
and Han and their relationship.
Ben, yeah, how they loved each other.
It's so cute.
Goals.
And I'm listening to the audiobook, and the way that she voices Han is so funny, but I picture him as she voices him.
Oh, that's so cool. We need to know a new episode just about books.
Yeah.
And
I gotta catch up a little bit, but
yeah, that's so good book. So good.
Yeah. And Thrawn. I want to read Thrawn.
I'm so excited for Rebels.
Oh my god, me too.
Super cool.
You didn't go to the panel at Celebration, did you? You did. Did you see the first episode?
No, because I had to, well, I mean, I don't regret I had to leave the the Rebel panel like 20 minutes early because that was my photo op picture with Mr. Skywalker, Mark Hamill, which he was amazing. He thought my outfit was amazing.
What did you wear that day?
I wore a hipster Vader.
Oh, I remember. Okay.
So I had the jacket on and just had like a because you guys can tell I had the whole Vader, which awesome. I still have to put in my mannequin. That'd be creepy. Just put him in your bedroom, facing you. Yeah. I wake up and it's like, put it into Vader. You like that? No, but yeah, I wore the armor, kind of like not the chest piece, but the metal armor box. Yeah, and his belt, and then just a skirt, and like that has the ships and the gloves. And he loved it, and he was so nice, and he had no more voice. Like his voice was gone because. And he held your lightsaber, right? Yes, and he held my lightsaber. So that lightsaber has Mark Hamill germs, and I don't care. They're giants, but Mark Hamill's midichlorians. Yeah, there we go. So I could not watch the first episode, but my husband did. And he just tells me that and rubs it in my face all the time because I hate spoilers. Yeah. But do you know when it's coming back? It says the fall. I don't think they're coming with like a specific date, but I just can't wait because what I do know is that Ahsoka is alive. I just don't know how and what form is she alive. Exactly, because I've heard and I'm so excited that there's David Filoni's wolves. So I heard a theory about that from the same guy at SuperCon, actually, about the owl and the wolf. I don't want to know. Okay. We'll put that in our fan theories episode. Okay, yeah. Because I have so many theories about the owl, even like the loft cats, like so many things. Like Dave Filoni is a mastermind. He's one of my favorites. And I really wish I have a picture. Like I've seen his panels and I've seen him super close. You, like, but I want a picture and meet him and tell him he's amazing. Shake his hand. Yeah. And maybe wear a hat for the picture. Like his hat. Oh. That would be awesome. But, yeah. Do a Dave Filoni cosplay as you meet him. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah. Because I don't think a girl has done it. You could do the Ahsoka Lives. Nobody copied my idea. You have a shirt, the Ahsoka Lives, mark, and then, like, get another person to cosplay Dave Filoni, and it'll be, like, Ahsoka Lives, period. Perfect. Saying she needs to come back. Also, final season. That's a pretty big deal. Are they all gonna die like Rogue One? Who knows? I'm not ready for it to be over. Yeah. I mean, we know Hera lives. Kind of. If she's the Captain Syndulla in Rogue One. I mean, she has to be Captain Syndulla. Right? But it could be her dad. Also, when is this season taking place? Is this season gonna finish, maybe, at that same battle? That would be pretty cool. It would connect it to Rogue One. And it connected to A New Hope at the very end. Yeah. Oh, but that means she could die, so I don't know if I like that theory anymore. I don't know what to expect, but I'm so excited. And it's a kid's show, so we're a little bit safer.
Maybe. No, we're
Yeah.
not. That's not true. This is Star Wars.
Yeah, there's no such thing as being saved and not heartbroken.
Yeah, no, never mind.
And then they need to come out with a new animations because I love Star Wars animations. And
Yeah, I always thought they were like really kiddie and cheesy, and then I watched them and I was like, holy shit, these are the best things.
You
ever.
passed that first season of Clone Wars, and then you realize things can get dark.
Yeah, and all of the political episodes are so not catered to children. Like
No,
I as an adult find them boring sometimes. I can imagine a kid, but I also find them very interesting.
yeah.
But like again, from an adult perspective. So
Yeah, I have so many parents because I work with kids ask me, "Oh, can I show them?" And I'm always like, "Oh, I already have a list." Like kids
Of what
approved
episodes.
of what episodes because they've asked me a couple of times since they can find out. I'm a huge Star Wars because even for work, all my things are Star Wars. But like I think of Mr. Darth Maul's episodes coming back, and it's just
God.
like that
They're
scene
scary.
finding him with spider legs.
And
It's
his
like
crazy voice. Oh my god. Yeah,
yeah.
I love him.
Oh,
I also have a much bigger appreciation from him
yes.
because of the show. So my opinion on him is like, you know how Boba Fett. Okay, Boba Fett is really freaking lame in the movies alone. He's this bounty hunter who's cool and suave and says 3 lines and then dies in the Sarlacc pit.
And everybody loves him.
And everybody loves him because in the expanded universe, he is cool as all hell.
Yeah.
And I will not discredit that. Exactly. He's like right there. So I feel like Maul is that for and now Boba Fett is technically lame again because he again died in the Sarlacc pit because the entire E is eradicated. So I feel like in the new Star Wars universe, Maul is what Boba Fett was before. He was really lame in the movie. He had a really cool lightsaber and did some cool flips and stuff. But he died super quick.
Yeah.
In the movies alone. But then you watch the expanded stuff, like the TV shows, and you find out how cool he actually is and how crazy and sadistic.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
His journey is one of the best. I'm actually writing a blog post just about Maul. And it's just like, I can't finish because there's so much to talk about.
And, oh my god, it's like a really, his whole thing with Savage is very emotional for me.
Yeah.
In a really weird way. Cause
No.
it's like, do they care about each other? I think they really do. And all this crazy.
Maul requires a whole episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that, for sure.
Of course. So, we had a fun game to play together. So we want to have guest stars in our show. And
Eventually, yeah.
One of them, well, we won't spoil those now. Because I hate spoilers.
Yeah.
But we'll play little fast games like in 30 seconds answer so many questions.
Yeah, so kind of to get your mind rolling or your
Really
true thoughts and all that stuff. I put people on the spot because that's always fun.
Yeah. Let's see them nervous. And we'll probably have a lightsaber in the face. Answer the question.
I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Because we're Sith.
Yeah. Answer the question now.
Yeah.
Or Force lightning.
Do it!
Do it!
Oh, you did so good!
I practice a lot.
That was good. But we can do it with each other. We don't have to do it super fast.
Yeah, okay.
But let's see.
So do we ask each other, or do I answer? You ask, I answer, then you answer. How should we do this? I think that's fine, right?
Yeah.
So that way we answer all the same questions.
Yeah. Okay. The first question I'll ask.
Okay.
Favorite Jedi?
Okay, so we planned these questions out, right? And I was trying to think about who my favorite Jedi was, and I was like, I don't know, Luke, I guess, I'll be basic. But, the minute you asked me that question, it just dawned on me who my favorite Jedi was. Kit Fisto.
That's true.
He's my
You love
favorite
Kit
Jedi.
Fisto.
Yeah, I love that guy. He died in the worst way, but, whatever.
Yeah. His tentacles are so cool.
I love him.
I have a thing for giant pieces.
So my goal in life, right, is to be a screenwriter for Star Wars films, and I actually have a story planned out and a character planned out and she's a Nautilin, which is Kit Fisto's race,
Mm-hmm.
and she will be the main character of my alleged Star Wars movie.
Nice.
Checking in theaters in like 20 years, guys.
Well, I can't wait.
So who is your favorite Jedi? I mean, is she a Jedi?
Is she a Jedi?
She is.
So that's what made this question hard for me to answer. Is Ahsoka a Jedi?
Like Clone Wars Ahsoka is.
Clone Wars. But then I'm also obsessed with Anakin Clone Wars Jedi.
Yeah, I love him too.
So I don't know. I'm between Anakin and Ahsoka.
I'll go back and say I think I'm also between Kit Fisto and Luke.
Yeah.
Because Luke is iconic for me. Like, even though he's the main character, and he's actually not even my favorite character in the original trilogy, he is very, very important to me.
Next one.
Yeah.
Favorite Sith.
Alright.
We have a list.
Yeah. So, I mean, I always want to answer Kylo, but then I get people who tell me he's not a Sith, which, you're correct, he is not a Sith, but he is a bad guy. And he has a red lightsaber.
So that's a Sith.
So that's good enough. But I also really like Ventress, who is also not a Sith. She is a Sith acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'd have to go with Vader, because the other two that I love don't count.
Okay. That sounds right. Yeah, I have to go with Vader. I mean, I'm obsessed with Vader.
Obviously.
But I also love Maul.
Yeah, but that's another thing.
Maul
He was a self-proclaimed Sith.
Yeah.
No love for Dooku.
Yeah.
I like him, but...
I love his fighting style.
Exactly. But as a character... He was really cool in the movies, actually. He was one of the few characters that I liked more in the movies than I did in the show.
Yeah.
But your husband loves Dooku, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll explain to you. It's so political.
Maybe he could be a guest one day.
Yeah, he'll explain to us.
We could have an entire, Sith episode, and he'll just be like, yeah, I'll just talk.
Yeah. Favorite rebel?
Oh, man. Okay. Okay. So, again, it's a tie between one of my favorite characters in general, Han Solo, and Sabine Wren, because I am Sabine.
Yes, I mean your hair.
My hair is blue. I'm tan. I cosplay her. It's all around. Yeah.
Makes sense.
We have the whole gang in our Saber group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's not a rebel, but I was thinking, and I was like, okay, who do I pick as a rebel? And I could not say Leia.
Yeah, because she is the rebel.
So
that's another good one.
So I'm like Princess Leia, of course, but I love Hera.
Oh my god.
Story.
I love her too.
And then I'm like, but I love Cassian.
I wish he had more of a story.
Yes.
He's actually,
yes.
Yeah. But I wish his story was further developed.
Some comics of Casey.
Oh, they are.
How do you pronounce it?
Cassian.
I have brain fart. Cassian and K2SO. There's gonna be.
I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So
they do that for Poe too, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poe is another one that I love.
I love Poe.
But
I'm very excited to see him in the next movie.
Yeah. I just love more Hispanics.
Me too.
Star Wars.
I like how Cassian actually had an accent.
I love it. I mean, I have an accent, so I have to say yes.
Yeah.
To
I love the racially diverse world.
Yeah.
To not be super social justice in this, but I like that a lot. I think it's cool.
I love Hispanics in Star Wars.
Because we relate. Yeah. We're both Hispanic, so.
But that's super cool. Favorite droid?
I have a list.
Me too.
So, okay. Can I do so I'll do movie droid first, I guess. I'll separate it that way. My favorite movie droid is definitely K2SO.
Okay.
He was hilarious. He made that movie for me. But, oh man, this is hard. Because I'm also super partial about BB-8. BB-8's my baby. I love BB-8. He's my phone case. So, I don't know. It's between those two, I think. Because I love R2, but like I said, Clone Wars slightly, very, very slightly ruined it. But, on that same note, I love the super sarcastic asshole droid, Chopper.
Chopper is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, Chopper needs his own story.
Oh my god, what's his buddy's name? AP5?
AP5.
I
He's hilarious.
love AP5.
They're C-3PO and R2-D2 in a more sarcastic
And
way.
I like their duo better than R2 and C-3PO. Because they are also husband and wife, but like on late night comedy edition of super dark humor and
rated R.
hating each other.
Definitely. I did not know. I was like, okay, for sure, Chopper. And then I just couldn't pick between R2 and BB-8.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, so many people are like, why do you like BB-8? R2 is so much better. But BB-8 was so
BB-8
cute.
is so cute, the way he rolls, I mean.
And his little beeps, they're so...
I went crazy buying the robot that same day that it came out.
I have it too, and I have the band, and I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
I have an entire video of just BB-8 watching Poe in like a starfighter fight scene in Force Awakens, just watching the movie with me and making noises.
Yeah, it's amazing when you connect them to watch the movie. So it's super cool. Favorite creature?
I don't know. This is a tough one. Because there are like creatures and then there are races.
Yeah. Should have been more specific.
So I'm going to answer races.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back with the Nautilans.
Okay.
I think they look really cool. I love that they have the big black eyes and they look like squid people and that they breathe underwater. I think they're really cool. Like them and Twi'leks or Twi'leks.
Twi'leks.
Yeah. I think those two are the best. Probably. Like if I were in Star Wars, I'd want to be one of those two.
Yeah. Definitely. We have to have a headpiece.
Yeah.
Like this.
Screw hair.
I need to have that headpiece.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if we can races, so Togruta, like Ahsoka, would be my go-to. And for creatures, I'm between the owl and the Lothcat.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
they're
cats
so
are very cute.
beautiful. And if Trelawney comes with his wolves, I just... huge wolf lover, so I have to go with
That's
that.
another thing, the movies don't show the creatures too much.
Well, but this one, The Last Jedi, is coming up with so many creatures.
Whatever
that little
creature,
porgus.
he looks so cute.
I don't know how to pronounce it. He looks so cute, and there's so many merchandise now being made.
He's gonna be like the Niffler in Fantastic Beasts.
Yes,
completely. I feel it.
The next Groot.
Yes,
the next Groot. Yeah, for sure. And the next one. Well, we kind of answered this already. Jedi or Sith.
Oh, okay. So, but this is personal, not like who's your favorite. So, yeah, we kind of did, but whatever. I'll say it again. I am a Sith, totally, because I'm all about the passion, not the serenity. I'm totally about chaos, no order in my life.
I don't know. I was in between, but then I mean, Sith have cooler wardrobes.
Yes, they do.
And
more freedom. Black works.
But then I don't know. I couldn't. I feel like
what was I gonna say? Oh my god. It was Sith, and then okay, keep saying it. I'll just think about it.
Rebel or Empire?
Oh, Rebel.
Yeah,
definitely.
Me too. Rebel. That one I'll go for.
The Empire,
Rebel.
they just seem really boring. They seem like, oh yeah, we wear gray costumes. Gray. What is it? Uniforms.
Yeah.
And black uniforms. And we are boring. Oh, special guest star.
Yeah, you'll hear my poor Ray, named Ray, French bulldog, crying. But then, favorite movie?
Okay. This one is very hard. So, I've always been a fan of Empire Strikes Back. Because so much happens in it. Yeah. It's it's like the iconic, it's probably my favorite, but lately, I have a huge, like crazy huge appreciation for A New Hope. It's super up there. Like, it makes the franchise, and like, that entire scene. Oh my god, I just remembered what I was going to say about Sith.
What?
The Sith code gives me chills every time I hear it. Which goes back to what I'm about to say about A New Hope. The entire scene of the battle on Death Star and the Battle of Yavin gives me insane chills from like start to end. Yes, so I don't know, it's tough. But there's not really like a lightsaber fight in that, minus like Obi-Wan. But yeah, probably A New Hope.
Yeah, I was funny. I was in between those two movies, A New Hope or The Empire Strikes Back, and then just because I'm a huge fan of Vader's coming from the dark side to the light side, moments, that was so special for me.
In Return of the Jedi?
In Return of the Jedi. And then I was like, okay, I just can't pick from episode 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I don't know, I just love them all. And then I have a new appreciation for Rogue One.
I have to do that still, because I still am slightly skeptical about it, but I really want to read that new book.
The Catalyst.
No, Rebel Rising.
Oh, Rebel Rising. Okay.
Yeah, because my issue isn't really so much with the plot, because I love the plot. I love where it starts, I love where it ends. My issue is more with the characters themselves.
Okay.
That they felt very rushed and underdeveloped, or like just suddenly like character development was sprung upon them that came out of nowhere. So I want to like see more of that. Now that I know that Jyn has an entire story of like why she doesn't really relate to the rebels and all that stuff, I want to check it out.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I love all the movies. I'll even like say the prequels. But and then Force Awakens when we finally.
You underestimate my power.
But
That's
I don't know. I couldn't pick, but between I went to the original trilogy for favorite movies because I couldn't pick.
The storyline is just.
And Princess Leia is everything.
Of course.
Favorite.
I'm just like, I love you, I know. That's freaking, like, next boyfriend, better tell me that.
Yeah. Favorite fight. This is a dear to our hearts because we love fighting.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Lightsaber fight, no.
Yeah, lightsaber fight. So I have 3 favorite fights. So I have a favorite fight to do.
Okay.
Which is Rey and Kylo.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love the crossguard. I think it's awesome. I think the fight is very dynamic because you're so freaking sloppy at everything because they both suck. And
makes it special.
Yeah, it does. And the fact that it's between them is just so cool. Like,
yeah.
So, and like there's so much like emotion behind it all, like between Kylo and we're gonna do an entire episode of Kylo, just letting you know for now. And so that's like one of them. My favorite fight emotionally is probably Empire Strikes Back, because it's like, I think I looked at the choreograph numbers thing for that, and it's only like a few moves. It's not that much. It's mostly locks.
I can see it.
And like circling each other, and it's all like this intense. What do I do? This is Luke's first lightsaber battle. This is his first time going really head to head with Vader. He's terrified. That's why he's so like backed up
pushing
and scared.
back. Yeah.
And Vader's completely toying with him. He's one-handed for the majority of the fight. And then, I am your father.
Yeah.
And then
that ending.
Yeah, so that one's a very big one. And then my favorite fight from the animated show is Maul and Savage versus a dual-wielding Obi-Wan. It's literally like a 1 minute and 30-second long fight, but it is probably the most dynamic fight, and it is just so
amazing.
Cool. I've been trying to learn it.
Yeah, we need to do that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn it on Savage's end, which I'm short as hell, so I don't know why I decided him, but I want to do staff work, so.
I'll do dual wielding. I don't know about the staff, but
the staff is kind of scary.
Yeah.
So, what are your favorite?
So, when it comes to the movies, Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah,
which
we also know that fight. Yeah,
I loved it. I loved learning it, and it was so powerful.
You know Vader's part, right?
Yes.
I know Luke's. So.
Of course.
I got dance partners.
Yes. That was one of my favorite fights, especially the ending and how like
Luke is a dark.
Yeah.
Side.
So, but
I think that most people don't talk about.
Yeah. But then I also love Anakin versus Obi-Wan. and Mustafar. The Mustafar
I want to
system.
love that one, but there's just this one scene where they're both doing Obiani flourishes in front of each other like 10 times.
Yeah,
I
I would cut that to just one or maybe two, and I'm not good at doing Obiani flourishes like you are, but I love the emotion in that fight, and I love Ewan McGregor's emotion in that fight. Like, you were my brother, that just kills me.
And the music.
Yes, and you're fighting in the lava system, like, that's just
jumping around. I don't know how we're gonna do that in real life.
We'll go to the bounce house or something.
Yeah. Oh my god, we should.
But yeah, I love that and everything. I love Darth Maul, how he fights.
Yes.
So, also...
Which is why I love Savage, because in Clone Wars, Maul becomes less... I don't think Maul uses a staff at all in Clone Wars, and Savage does. He picks the staff up again in
That's
Rebels.
true.
Yeah. He single wields all of Clone Wars, which is kind of weird.
Wow, I need to look that up because I'm rewatching Clone Wars again for the 7th time.
Nice.
I'm in season 2. Darksaber. But yeah, and then when it comes to animated, I just couldn't think of any other fight than Ahsoka versus Darth Vader.
Oh my god.
And
yeah.
I cry every time I watch that fight,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to learn it, even though it's hard, it's dual wielding, and she's doing so many flips. Well, she does a couple of flips. But just that moment when she rips his mask, and he says, and they brought the voice actor back for Rebels. That just gave me chills. So I just love that fight, and
yeah,
and then that will be for my animated. That will be that one, and I can't wait to learn it. So, color of lightsaber. Now that we're talking about fights.
So, okay. So, there's this one color. It's an EU color, I believe. It's Sunrider's Destiny. It's like this really cool green with like light blue in it. It's my favorite color in general. So, it's my favorite lightsaber color. But I also have to go with red because...
I'm sorry about that. I'm going to go with purple. I mean, you can't see now because I haven't redone my hair forever. Summer is the busiest time for me for work.
Oh, but summer's also the worst time to dye your hair.
Yeah.
Pool, beach, sun.
Which I don't go to, but...
but yeah, you know.
Yeah, we live in Miami. It's pretty hot.
Well, we sweat.
But, purple will be a color for me, lightsaber. And also white. Because I love... the mini, which we'll get into another episode, but the mini...
In our book episode.
It's white, and you need to read the book first before we talk about it.
I mean, I know a little bit. That's why I said the book episode. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, I agree. I like, obviously, I have to go with red because Sith. But I also feel like that's, like, one of the only flaws. I'm like, I wish more lightsaber colors, existed for Sith. Because I am totally a cool colored person. Like, greens, blues. I feel like purple is even a cool tone. And the fact that I can't get a cool tone with red or orange, which are more Sithy, it's like...
But it also makes sense of why they're that color.
Yeah, they're warm-blooded, passionate red.
So
it makes sense. But, you know, like, I'm just gonna be like, I am a Sith with a green lightsaber because I stole it from a Jedi. I can do that. Yeah, there you go.
Favorite female character?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Leia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the classic. Yeah. I think a close second would be Ventress.
Yeah, I'll go Leia and then Ahsoka.
Perfect.
I mean, I can't not think of Leia.
I think I like Ventress more than I like Sabine. Because I love Sabine. Again, I am Sabine. But I feel like Ventress was like a lot more dynamic.
Her fighting skills are amazing.
That too.
Other episode.
Yeah.
Favorite male?
So
we're talking about prisons, right?
Huh?
Well, that's sure. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Kylo, of course, and Han, which is weird. It's a weird
that's what I
have because one kills the other. But
father and son.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with those two. Those are my favorite male.
Favorite male. So I'm gonna go with Vader and Han also because
Han is just the
Han.
best.
I mean, and once we started, he was like one of my first crushes when I was
little.
little.
I have a crush on him. Like
so, Harrison Ford needs to do more events. But
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's so cool. But
A little fun.
yeah, so guys, if you wanna reach us at, where can we find you in the interwebs, Miss Julie?
So I have a Facebook page for InfinityJules. I have InfinityJules itself, and I have a Instagram called FumbleDork.
I love that name.
I wish my blog was FumbleDork, but InfinityJules is really cool because
Yeah.
Infinity Jumps and Marvel and all that stuff. What about you?
So everything I have is LeGeekyLiife with 2 eyes because I wanted to put the twin suns.
Aww.
But so yeah, Instagram and Facebook on my blog. But yeah,
We could link those in the description too.
yeah, and then we're having our own Twitter.
Oh yeah, we are. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
I guess people could also like comment on this.
tell us what you want us to talk about, questions, new stuff,
Do you
anything.
have any like recommendations? If the sound is weird.
This is our first podcast.
Yeah, so we're only gonna get
YouTube
better from
video.
here.
So
Yeah.
and we'll have more unboxing and hopefully guests.
Yeah, and
So-
more fun adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was great.
This was great. I think we did a good job.
Yay! High five! So
That's it.
That's
Great.
it. That's our
Alright,
first
So
episode.
this was episode 1.
And-
We should probably say our podcast name again.
Yeah. Roundtable
Podcast Racers.
and may the force be with you.
And never tell us the odds.
Awesome. Bye guys.
Bye.